need to put the mics on. Let's go with the mics. All right, so we should be good. Yeah, put them both on. Why not? All right, what's happening, YouTube? What's up? Let me see. Get myself together. I did have my mouse. What happened to that? Here it is. All right. On these charts. Getting on these charts, man. I do this every time. There we go. What's up, T? Waiting on that vlog. That's funny. We just did one. We just did a vlog just now. We literally just did a vlog right before I came on here. That's funny. Yeah, I think you guys will find it interesting, to say the least. My wife is hilarious. What's happening, Stacy? What's happening? All right, let me put this content out there so folks know I'm here. All right, there's one and two. Okay, got it over there too. Cool. Seemed like I wanted to put it one more place. Where else could I put it? Oh, in the other group. All right. Stacy said, I'm looking for the MRMH. Me too, Stacy. Me too. I'm just getting on the charts myself, actually. So I'm gonna take a look and see what it's looking like. Who knows? We may get something to come out of today's activities. Edmund, what's good? What's happening? He said speed and more speed is all I see right now. I feel you on that. How are you? What's happening? Yeah, there definitely is some speed. That I must say, you're right about that one. It's a heavy police presence out here right now. Jeez. All right, so let's see what the market. Yeah, I'm scrolling back a little bit too on the chart just to see what it was looking like throughout the day. Oh my gosh. Market was looking a little crazy today, huh? What time is it now? 1:43. Yeah, like within this past hour. Lord, have mercy. Oh, you said hasn't been on the chart for 3 days. Just watching and training. Yeah, well, you haven't missed that much. Haven't missed that much. Some good education on how to stay out. That's for sure. That's what it's looking like right now. Edmund said, I don't think the pound is going to get right until after the Brexit. Okay. Well, that would make sense now as far as the prolonged type of activity that we've been seeing. That actually makes more sense now. It's interesting how, although I don't look at news, and I don't discourage or encourage you guys to look at news. You can look at news or you can not look at news. I like when you guys actually talk about certain things because it sheds light on what's going on, like in the market overall. But the reason that I don't ever look at news is because I don't ever want you to think that you're trying to position yourself to be able to trade either as a result of news or in spite of news. You know what I mean? And I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna try to redo what I just said. What's up, Jay Carly? Ricky, Bobby, and Mike. What's up, Benito? What's happening, Kevin? Kevin said it's affecting the euro too. Okay. It's like I want you guys to be content with whatever the market is doing at the time. If like when you look and you see news events going on or things that may be affecting the way that the market is currently behaving, anytime that you see that, in the back of your mind, you just want to always make sure that you're not doing anything because of news or as a result of news. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more so the mindset that I want you guys to be in, because that's how I am. I don't think about news like at all. But that's not to say that you can't think about news. Just the fact that Edmund brought that up. He pointed out that this has, this is probably as a result of the Brexit. Now I know what the Brexit is. I know what that is. I know what different news events are. But the one thing that I never do is I never feel like, okay, well, once that passes, then, we should get some trades. I don't know what's going to happen. The Brexit might pass and then there's no trades, or you might have the Brexit going on and, this lady out here heavy writing tickets. She gonna make me move. She is gonna make me move. She getting this dude in front of me heavy. Let me start the car. She gonna make me move though. Like I already know. She's gonna make me move. She got that look. But anyway, but before she makes me move. So what the heck was I just talking about? Oh, so like when news goes on, you know, the news is something that definitely affects the markets in the way that it moves. Absolutely, like without a doubt. But what tends to happen is in spite of the news affecting the market, you can't use news in a way where it's going to either keep you out of the market. Like I'm just talking about mentally. Like don't even like just be neutral. Let me put it like that. When it comes to news, just remain neutral. Like my attitude when it comes to that is just, it is what it is. When whatever's over with and whatever is going on within news and within, like, you know, what's affecting whatever, anytime that's like what's going on, then when that subsides and it's over, then, you know what I'm saying, this lady gonna make me move. Hi. I gave it a smile and she left me alone. Oh, that's a first. She left me alone, man. Wow, she left me alone. I thought she was gonna make me move. All right, but anyway, so that worked out. Yeah, like just when it comes to news, it's good to remain neutral and not really think in terms of, oh, I can't trade because this news report is coming out, or I can't trade because this is going on or that's going on. The way that we're going to look at the market overall is we're always going to feel like I can't trade because the environment ain't right. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what's causing the environment not to be right. Your mindset is more so that I'm not trading because this is not the environment for me to trade in, period. That's it. So we don't even have to go any further than that, because any type of news or any type of events or anything that's going on is going to affect the markets however it's going to affect it. So if that means that it's creating the environment that we don't want, we're not going to be in the market anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like we're going to stay out of the market regardless. So we don't have to be concerned about what news is out and, you know, just yada, yada, yada. We don't have to really be that concerned about it. Like we always going to be good. Always. Jay Carly said about to finish the quantum physics. Benito said, I feel like news can affect and sometimes not. Yes. Stacy said, it's teaching me a whole lot of patience for sure. I was talking about that yesterday. Jay Carly, I can't deal with news. It might put crazy ideas in my head. We already stay away when we should. Exactly. Yep. Aryu said, I believe release news is what caused the behavior in the market to be crazy. I agree. You're right. I was trying to figure out why it was so chaotic here the last week or so, and found out that Brexit was the major cause. See, and that's interesting, because now you can kind of put a finger on and feel better about the fact that you know that it was something that actually caused the environment to be the way that it is, instead of it just being something random. Does that make sense? I know that it feels good when you know what's behind or what is the cause of certain things going on. And it doesn't necessarily feel too good if you feel like it's just something random. You know, it kind of makes you in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, the market could just do that. And it's like, well, bottom line is, yeah, the market can just do whatever it is doing, and it can do it indefinitely. It's not always news that affects the market. Like this is why I want you guys to understand that there is a relationship between news and the movement in the market, yes, but it's not the be all end all. Everything is not a reaction to news that the market does. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know that certain types of events or certain news that came out has something to do with how the market is right now. That's good to know. You know, that's good to know. Definitely. That's why I like the fact that Edmund brought that up. So now you kind of have an idea, oh, the Brexit. Okay. That's what's having an impact on the way that the market is right now. Absolutely. And that's a good thing when when you're just aware of what actually could be behind or be a contributing factor to what the market is currently doing. It's cool. Yep. Yeah, that's good stuff though. Yo, I can't believe that lady left me alone. She surely walked right past me. That was good, man. That was good. You see, I got to deal with in New York City, man. New York City, they crazy out here with these tickets. I told y'all, that's how they make all their money. They got to make at least 90% of the revenue in the city from tickets. Just from parking tickets. Like, for real. Yep. Just from parking tickets. Let me see what else is going on. Not much else going on, really. Just waiting for the market to kind of settle down a little bit. We had some, there were moments yesterday where the market did actually settle. It settled down, but of course, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that we'll have any type of opportunities at all. Sometimes we do, and then sometimes we don't. So it just is what it is. I do like to continuously just be in the zone where I'm applying the protocol, because what it allows you to do when you just, it's like showing up to work all the time. Put it like that. Applying the protocol is like always showing up to work. And it's like you're not going to be able to do certain things if you don't show up to work. You'll get behind on your work. So that's the equivalent of not practicing with the protocol just because, you don't like how the market is looking. You should do it anyway. Have no expectation as far as trades. Don't have an expectation as far as MR, Just don't have any expectations at all. Do the actual work. Just do the protocol and let the chips fall where they may, and just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. And what will happen is you will get better and better at the process. And being good at the process is what allows you to be good at when the market does position itself and you're there to catch it. You're so used to doing the process that when the market gets in position, boom, you right there. And you won't miss when the trades come. Because that's something else too that people tend to do. They'll get like kind of in a comfort zone because they're having expectations, and then the expectation is not being met. So what I mean by that is you're expecting trades to come, trades don't come, so you back off. Like you stop practicing, you stop applying the protocol every day. You're not even getting on the charts. Like this is the type of stuff that people will do. And then what will happen is, next thing you know, it's a day or two. Then next thing you know, it's a week that you haven't been on the charts. So that time away that you're not on the charts practicing is also, and could potentially be, time when the market does position itself and give off trades. It might be 1 day out of 6 days, 5 days, 10 days. That 1 day finally comes, and then there's clusters that go on in that day where two trades popped off, 3, 4 trades came. And out of that, you could have gotten 2. Like I'm just putting it in perspective for you a little bit. So you understand the importance of the practice and just constantly remaining on top of execution and just executing the process all the time. Like you never get to a point where you're content with not being on the charts. Being on the charts is your job. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. If you only got 10 minutes available each day to get on the charts, that's 10 minutes of work that you're putting in. 10 minutes of practice that you put in. That's going to keep you sharp. It's going to keep you in position. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Edmund says, I was trying to figure out why I was so... Oh, that was the other thing that he said about Brexit. Okay, I had said that already. Let me see. Abdul says, I'm just joining in. Hopefully this hasn't been asked already, but does this trading method approach work for other 5-minute binary pairs? Yeah, it works for any market. Any market that you want to observe and trade on the NADEX platform. Any of those markets that you're looking at, because we're interpreting the actual market itself. So it's really not a strategy or a method that we're using. What we're using is interpretation of the market behavior, interpretation of the market environment. So you can apply that to any market. Any market. It's not limited or restricted to just one. Now, what I will say is that I recommend that you only remain in one market. So let's say, you know, Abdul, for example, that you like the Aussie. If the Aussie is your market of choice, I would suggest that you remain in that one market, because every market has individual nuances within their own behavior, within their own cycle that you need to learn, that you need to become familiar with. This chick look just like Erykah Badu in the face. Yo, that's crazy. They say everybody got a twin. That lady looked just like Erykah Badu in the face. But it wasn't her, but she looked like her. But anyway, I know you'll be like, what the hell is Mark talking about? That's just totally just off the subject. But yeah, so you don't want to divert your attention away from your market, because you need the focus for that market so that you can zone in on the nuances and the intricacies of the way that it moves, because every market moves different. So Erykah Badu's everywhere. Jay Carly said, I got the squirrel brain. What's up, Jamie? What's happening? Yeah, but hopefully that answered your question, Abdul. He said, speaking of a twin, your twin is a member of the Pip Society group. I appreciate your response. Yeah, I've been told I look like a few people. That's funny. But I guess it does make sense that you have somebody somewhere that looks like you, right? Like it's all genetics. It's all genetics. Jamie said Tyler Perry. Me? I hope I don't look like Tyler Perry. I don't think I look like Tyler Perry at all. What? What? I hope you're not talking about me. Oh, man. Crystal said he sure does. As soon as you said that, I knew exactly who you was talking about. Really? Crystal, send me a picture. If you can, I want to see what they look like. That's crazy. He must be a handsome devil. Jay Cardi said, don't lead down this path. We can get into other universe and our twin selves. Oh, okay. Jamie said, I got more style. All right, I feel better now. Thank you, Jamie. That's funny. That is funny. Damn, this market is really all over the place. That, I know. That's how I felt. That's how I felt, Jay Carly. I was like, really? Because anytime I think of him, I just think of Medea automatically, and I'm like, so the guy just told me I look like Medea. That is hilarious. Oh, Jamie, you trade the Aussie? Said the Aussie kicked his behind. Jamie, what do you trade? Are you trading Forex? I would imagine you said that you're in Pip Society. Okay. Abdul said, yeah, it is. I was waiting for an opportunity to present itself, but it's too volatile at the moment. I agree. Yep, I agree with that. Something that's interesting, like the way that you see the market moving now, in Forex, this type of movement is good for scalping. Like if you know, any of you that are Forex traders, you know what I mean by that. Perfect environment for scalping. Anytime you got big swings, but it's within a consolidated range, you just play back and forth like ping pong, 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 pong. You know, you just got to become good at recognizing when that type of environment is present, and then you can smash it. Aria says, so I came up with a wonderful idea to record my progress. Yeah, tell me about it, Ariel. Tell me about it. I love that. I love when you guys document what's going on, because the documentation is so educational. Like for some, it's going to be very educational for somebody else. You know, that's what I realized too when I first started making videos. I was like, these like people are really like kind of learning how to do stuff just from watching me trade. And that's when I realized that that's what the documentation was about. That's what it is. It helps. It helps somebody else. Has a lot to do with how people learn also. Jay Carly said, just by the way, if you're reading this, you need to be in training. New students come in gold. The way has been paved. Yep. She right about that. Jamie said that is good that it has movement, but the entry point needs to be on point. Yeah, you got to be, you have to be precise. Exactly. Jamie said, I'm coming to training this Friday as I want to keep my word. Definitely. Definitely. We'll be here. Market definitely ain't going nowhere. And TeamAlliance ain't going nowhere. See, look at the vibes. Look at what Jay Carly wrote. There go YouTube acting crazy. That's the only thing about these feeds. There's a lot of technology built into these platforms, but you know, it's always a work in progress. It ain't perfect. They just be cutting off for no reason. You see, Ariel said, the learning process is getting clearer as I watch more training and study the market. I even caught on to the vocabulary. Yes. Yes, go ahead, Ariel. Go ahead, girl. Making that beanie look good. Yes, so are you rocking the TeamAlliance beanie? Making it look good. Yeah, it's still cold where she at too. What's the temperature today? I think today we got like about 38 degrees. So it's, yeah, she says you was rocking it this morning. No doubt. Jamie said, want to move traders weight balance to NADEX or just fund NADEX separately. Right. And you don't need a lot on NADEX. Like the minimum to open up the account is $250. And, you know, I typically recommend to all of my students, even, you know, students that have prior experience when they're coming from Forex. When you start trading on NADEX, start with $100. Like really put okay. When you come into training, you train for X amount of time. And I would more so say to train until you reach a goal. So like one of the first goals that we recommend is that on your demo account, you take 45 trades and win them. Go 45-0. After demo, you transition to paper trade on the live account, meaning that instead of you actually taking trades, you look and see at what point you would have taken the trade, and then you mark that down and you keep track of your trades that way on paper. Do that for X amount of time. Then you go live. And you need that transition from demo to live on paper because you have to get used to the live feel versus the demo. You know what I mean? So like it's structured very well. The way that the way that the training is on TeamAlliance, if you just adhere to the protocol and stick to what, you know, the recommendations are, you're going to be right on track where you need to be. And you out the gate, like you're not going to suffer first and then have to, you know, undo some of the bad habits that you created. Like that's one of the worst things that you could do is create bad habits in the beginning for no reason. You don't have to do that. Just do what you're trained to do and let it be. Let it be. Dude said, I'm not riding, but I'm not. Oh, okay. I had to read that. I was trying to decipher what you were saying. He said, what you're doing is very beneficial and informative. I've been watching you for a minute. I used to watch you just for motivation as well. Yeah, man. Yep. I mean, you know, like this is years and years of just experience that pours out that I had to let pour out. Like I can't keep all of this contained just, you know, within myself and just use it for myself. This is information and energy that will benefit a lot of people. And it's not like, you know, I'm faking jacks or being somebody that I'm not. I'm being myself. Like this is me all the time. That's what I appreciate the most. Anytime that you're dealing with people who are genuinely themselves, listen to them because the stuff that they're telling you is real. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that they tell you, they're not trying to tell you that to impress you. They don't care about impressing people. They don't care about that. That's funny. Just before I forget, I remember there was a guy, a couple of y'all might remember this. You remember the dude that came on, he came on a post on YouTube, I think it was. And he was asking, he said, yo, can you make a video showing how you spend your money? Like make a video. Let's see how you actually spend the money that you make. I want to see you flashing money. And I'm like, what? Like, really? And I'm like, I know that it ain't just me. So I didn't say anything. I let everybody in the group see it. I had posted in the group and I'm like, did this guy just literally ask me that? So everybody just immediately got at him like, yo, what? What do you mean? Who does that? Like, who does that? Crazy. But yeah, man. Be your damn self, man. Be yourself. Abdul say he's a fan of 5-minute binaries. Jay Carly says, Jay Carly, you roll 45 and know you do that, man. Your muscle memory is on point. Yep. Jamie said, wait, bro, you got to charge for these nuggets. Yo, I can't charge enough, so that's why I don't charge. I get it back though. See, and that's another thing too. Like I know what the reward is when you give of yourself. The reward is bigger than anything that you could put a price tag on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger than that. Like the reward for me is when people actually are able to position themselves for freedom in life. That's a bigger reward to me because that is fulfillment. I'm like, just to know that that came as a result of something that I shared with somebody else, that it allowed them to elevate and to become a better person, a better father, a better mother, more prosperous, successful in trading, like whatever it is. Come on, man. That's your karma coming back. And my karma is official. Just like, perfect example, the lady that was writing the tickets. In front of me, she wrote 2 tickets on 2 cars and walked past my car. Why? Why did you walk past my car? That's the karma that I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? You can't put a monetary value on that. It's always coming to me like that, all the time, on the regular. You gotta love that, man. You gotta love that. Jay Carly said, TeamAlliance is a culture. That's why we all succeed. Bang. Yep. She said, this ain't a rap video, bruh. Right, because I'm like, who asked that kind of question? What is that about? What is that about? Jamie said, great motivation. I'm a visionary learner. I have to actually see the process. That's how I am too. That is exactly how I am. He says, I'm not going to get it just by listening. Bam. See, and I know that there's a lot of people like that because that's how I learn. Very visual. And it's one thing if somebody is telling you something. It's another thing for you to see it. Like you could tell me anything. Oh, I could do this. I could fly, 100 miles an hour. Okay. You're telling me that you can do that. But if I just see you doing it, I don't have to question whether or not you can do it. I see that you're doing it. And then on top of that, you're showing me for the purpose of me learning how to do it too. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, Stacy said she told me to cut him off. I don't even think he was on a live, Stacy. He just was somebody that had just put a comment on one of the videos though. Like he wasn't even on a live, sorry. Yeah, but no, there've been plenty of trolls though. Plenty of them. Jay Carr said, you come for Mark, you getting the unicorn horn. Oh man. I already said that person wanted proof. I guess. I'm like, but like, all right, you want proof of what? That I can spend money? Everybody can spend some money. Jamie said, that's real talk right there. Crystal said, he must have thought you were rich dollars. Crazy. Jay Carr said, Jamie, you'll do well on live training. Yeah, definitely. Trent said, unicorn horn. Where's her mind at? You know that Jay Carly's crazy. Jay Carly lets you have it. What? Yep. I can't even tell Jay Carly stuff sometimes. I'd be like, nah, I can't tell her that. She'd be like, who? And then, she heavy on social media too? Nah. I'd be like, it's okay. I got it. Yeah, exactly. She said I can thumb gangster with the best of them. Oh man. Jamie said, pray for that, brother. I know we hurting out here. However, we must band together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jay says, stabbing him with the real knowledge. Bang. Jamie says, get on our purpose. Benito says, if Mark charges a lot, probably won't be here. And all I do is win. And on the way to full-time grateful for TA and Mark. Know what I'm saying? See, that's what it is. It's like you have to be able to reach people. And I had a whole conversation. Was it? It might have been with Jay Carley. Might have been with Jay Carley. You know, I'm constantly always looking for ways to just get more information out, like on different social media platforms. And I'm like, you know, the reason that I do that is because that's where people are. People are on social media all the time. So if you're trying to reach people, you got to be on social media. That's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really have anything to do with anything else. It's about where people are, where's their attention. And if you want to reach them, that's where you have to be. That's where your information has to be. So that's it. That's it. You got to put the content out there, put the knowledge out there, put the information out there, put the videos out there. You know, put everything that you have out. And that's all it is. And it's amazing. Like, that's how people have been pulled in and attracted to TeamAlliance in the first place. One guy told me, he said the reason that he even hope this thing ain't dying. Come on, battery. No wonder the thing ain't even plugged in. What the hell? I'm thinking all this time this thing is plugged in. It ain't even plugged in. And my wife is blowing me up right now. Let me tell her to text me on the thing. Oh, you can't find them, Crystal? Let me know where you find them. I want to see them. Jay Carly said, then I come in with my winning trades on my YouTube. Like what? Heavy. Yeah, see, I told you Jay Carly's crazy. She did the Trade or Die challenge, and I didn't tell her to do that. She did that on her own. On her own. Edmund J. Carly and Stacy are your own Dora. Like Black Panther. Yeah, Dora Malahi. That's funny. Latasha said, I checked some books from my local library. What you reading about, Latasha? Jay Carly said, for sure we don't play. I'm coming for all your social media. Better not come for anybody on TeamAlliance. She ain't lying either. She's serious. Jamie's already on it. He subscribed to Jay Carly's channel. Yep, see? And that's what it is. And we just, you know, we connect. We connect and continue to spread the word, man. I still be just bugging out, like how we even have the opportunity to do this. That, like, it's crazy to me. Every time I think about it, I'm like, yo, like, you realize that you have the ability to learn something that literally, like, within a year can change the landscape of your life completely. Like, especially the more that you're just committed to actually executing. So in other words, training, putting yourself in position to learn and get the knowledge, and then just sticking to the script. Like, if that's all you do when you're here on TeamAlliance, it's all over. It's all, you will be successful inevitably without even trying. Like if you did the bare minimum and just did the minimum, it's gonna happen. That is insane. That's insane, man. Jay Carly, I'm up to 29 subscribers. See, now that's another thing too. Crystal said, me too. I'm going to start recording on my channel too. People think it's harder than it really is. Exactly. Exactly. See, and the more of us that they see doing it, they begin to realize, I'm seeing more and more people do that thing. So I probably could do it. Yeah. Yes. Natasha said, foreign exchange to better understand, but I'm confusing myself by watching too many videos and getting different advice. Yeah, you going through information overload, Natasha. I think that, I mean, you know, I never just tell anybody to only like watch TeamAlliance stuff, but I'm telling you to only watch TeamAlliance stuff. And I'm not saying that because it's my, you know, like my content and the stuff that we do. That's not why I'm saying that. I'm saying that because what you're doing, I've done that before. What you're doing is what I've done like for years. Years and years and years and years and years. Buying indicators, buying systems, buying courses, buying trainings, buying books, buying strategies, buying signals. Buying, reading, videos, all of that stuff. I did it. And that's how I know that the only way for you to really succeed in the market is to learn the market. That's how I knew that. Because I'm like, nothing else works. I'm like, so you literally have to learn how to interpret the market. And what's so interesting is that that's the same way that life is. If you just look at how everything in your environment is and how everything around you is, how people are. Look at how people are. Look how they act. You're looking at behavior. You're looking at how people behave, how they conduct themselves. You got all types of people, all types of different behaviors. What'd that sound like? That's the market. That's how the market does. So as you're learning how to interpret the market that we deal with, in the same process, you're learning how to interpret human behavior around you. And this is why your life improves and elevates when you're in TeamAlliance. Like this right here that I'm going into now, this is really going deeper. Because people, I know that they wonder about, like, damn, TeamAlliance is not just about trading. It's not about trading. It's about understanding yourself more. And you're using that knowledge to apply to the market. And at the same time, in the process, you're applying it to life, whether you realize it or not. So as you get better at doing this, you get better at life. That's a whole nother level, man. Yo, that's a whole nother level. Just like how you can look at the market and be like, oh, the market is a mess. Right? You're looking at the market, you're like, the market looks terrible. Go outside on the wrong day. Like, on any given day, the environment that you in or the people that you're around could be messy. But it's not about them being messy. You're not trying to tell people how to be, just like you're not trying to tell the market how to be. You can't tell the market how to be. The market is what it is. People are going to behave how they behave. Can you control that? No. So we don't try to control it. You see what I'm saying? We move back. We move in the background and we just observe. And our reaction is either, all right, market's acting crazy, I'm out. Same thing when people are acting stupid. People acting stupid around you, you out. They're the same thing. So the more that you begin to understand about the market, you're beginning to understand yourself better, because you're learning how you're reacting to the market, which means you're learning how you react to people and the environment around you in your life. They trying to stop this wisdom. They ain't gonna stop it. They ain't gonna stop it. Crystal said, when the market show you who it is, believe it. Come on, man. What's up, Joshua? Abdul said 4 years ago when I started trading with all the information on the internet, I didn't know where to go. So I took the harder route and I learned on my own. Yep. Lots of time put in and money, lost, blown, demos, but still had the desire to master it. Exactly. It's called persistence. You got to realize that persistence is the equivalent of eternity. What it means is that you'll never stop. Like, you're just not going to stop. Even after you get it, you don't stop. Does that make sense? Like, you know how people will be like, all right, I want to get such and such, and then when I get it, I'm good. No, that's really not how it works. When you get it, you still keep going. It doesn't stop with you getting it. You see what I'm saying? It's still going to be a process. You finished?
It's me.
I'm on the live.
It's me, Pop.
I'm on a high right now.
It's me. Okay, I'm going into Best Buy.
All right, yeah, do that.
Papa.
Yes.
Be finished when I get back.
I will.
Hurry up.
Take your time, though.
No, I'm not taking my time.
You are going to take your time.
I'm not.
Because I'm preaching right now.
I'm gonna run through.
I'm on the pulpit.
I'm gonna run through the. Ouch! You trying to come on? What you trying to do to my finger?
What happened?
Listen, I'm gonna run through there like the Tasmanian devil. I'll be right out. Wrap it up.
What you getting out of there? All right, I know she's getting the lens. I know. Take your time, though. Hilarious. I knew Stacy was gonna jump in. Get out of here, Stacy. She always want to team up on me with my wife all the time. Oh man. Latasha said, because I wanted to learn about the candlestick pattern, should I return this book soon? Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back. Edmund said, there you go, channeling the quantum realm again. Can't help it, man. It just be happening. I was sitting here minding my business, drinking coffee. And it just came upon me. Jay Carly said, I'm the little trader that could. I just didn't give up. I wanted to quit 100 times, but it was myself I had to fix, not my skill. Jay Carly, literally, I had to talk her off the ledge. I'll say at least 10 to 15 times. Like, that's just instances that I remember. And sometimes I would be hard on her. And then other times I would be, you know, a little empathetic because I understand. But I used to be like, yo, like don't even message me again until you come back with the right frame of mind, because you thinking all wrong right now and you're doing too much. And then she would come back later and she would be like, all right, I'm back. And sure enough. And it's just a part of the process that every person goes through. Like, everybody has their process, and your process is your own process. It's going to be what it is. It's just like anyone else. Self-awareness helps, because knowing how you are is going to help you to know what you need to deal with the most. It's just like knowing that you don't have patience. That's a lot of information. When you first figure out that you are impatient, you know that you got to attack it. And how do you attack being impatient? That's crazy. Just to think about what you got to do to learn how to be patient. That's an uphill battle right there. But these are necessary things, man. Who is this Jay Carly? I like this sister. Jay Carly is TeamAlliance all the way, for real. She took it to a whole nother level. I can't even control Jay Carly. Even me. Emma says, sound like Joe Clark from Lean On Me. For real. Yep. She said Mark wouldn't talk to me. I be grounded until I got my mind right. Y'all just don't know. Definitely. It's why I say we're a culture. Now I talk others off the ledge. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She said you can Google Jay Carly. Jamie shooting the shot. Y'all are crazy, man. y'all are crazy. Yo, this market is something else right now, boy. Damn. Just when I thought it was slowing down a little bit, it just decided to say, no, I'm not slowing down. Yes, you're right. That's funny. He said persistence. What's up, Stargell? What's happening? I think I just saw you message me just now. I saw it at the corner of my arm. Yeah, I'm looking at that now. I see. Yeah, Mark, last night was pretty good actually on the charts. If you were on there late, it was looking like it was coming close. We came pretty close. Yep, we came pretty close. Oh, excuse me. What else was I about to do? I was about to do something else just now. Hold up. Okay. Oh, Mark, you at work still? Cool. Abdul said, right, I may have to come back to it in the evening. Ariel said, I'm just finna watch more training. I'm out. All right, Ariel. Trent said 1.325 to 1.324. Jamie said, I will replace this just over broke. Yes, you will, my brother. All right, Stargell. Yep. See you tonight in training, man. Edmund said British Prime Minister Theresa May just said she will step down once the Brexit deal is finalized. Oh, they giving out speeches. If she's doing a speech, then she's contributing to it too. Anytime they be talking, market just a moving. What's happening, Edgar? What's good, man? Yeah, we on the charts right now, just taking a look at things. Not really that much going on, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, it just got hot. Edmund said, yep. So I'm thinking it will be a couple more days of this. When did it start, Edmund? When did they start talking about the Brexit? If I had to guess, I would say it was last week. All right, Jamie. Yep, see you Friday, man. Abdul said, so you link up every evening. Yeah, we do training every night. Every night we train around 8:40, like between 8:45 and 9 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. Yep, train every night. And in the daytime, if I see the market looking like it might do something, I'll come on and like get on the live like this on multiple platforms, YouTube. Sometimes I hit Twitter. Right, every day except on Friday. Friday the market closes at 4 o'clock, and then it doesn't reopen until Sunday night. So over the weekend, that's when everybody's sad because the market is closed. Emmett said for about 2 weeks. Okay. Wow. Well, that's interesting because if it was 2 weeks ago, not last week, but the week before last, we had trades. And early last week, we had trades, I think on Sunday and Monday. So it was right around Monday of last week from Tuesday until now. So it's from Tuesday of last week up until now, the market has just been bugging out. Natasha said, okay, I'll stick under one leadership, not the confusion. Yes. Yes, I definitely suggest that you do. And you won't go wrong with TeamAlliance, Latasha. I can assure you of that. If you stick around for any length of time, you know, just to kind of put it in perspective a little bit, there are people that have come through TeamAlliance training and they'll leave. You know, like they'll leave the training and they will come back. But the reason behind why they left in the first place usually has something to do with some type of issue that they're having personally. It doesn't have anything to do with TeamAlliance. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody leaves TeamAlliance because of TeamAlliance. They left because of them. They had something going on with themselves personally. And then they make their way back. Because it's like when you get here, once you get exposed to this environment, you can't get away from it. Like the energy and the vibration here is high. We functioning on a very high level vibration as far as human beings. So once you get touched by that, it's like getting bit by a bug. You get bit, like that's it, you bit. All about $1, what up? I should put you on camera. I should put you on here.
Wrap it up. What happened?
You want to interrupt? All right. Yeah, come say hello.
Nah.
Say hi.
Only on the vlog.
Say hi. Say what's up.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah.
No, don't give me that.
I told him that the vlog is coming. Somebody asked me about that as soon as I came on the live.
Listen.
Here she go. Say hi.
Say hi.
Me.
Me.
My wife is nuts. Stacy said, what's up, Mrs. Fuller?
Hi. Listen, I'm trying to get...
He said you came in like the producers of the Grammy. Wrap it up.
It's 2:42. I need to go to the post office.
Crystal said, what's up?
Hi, Crystal.
It said like the BET Awards, too. Yeah, this market ain't doing that right now. Anyway, so. All right, so we off?
Yes, I have to go to the postal.
All right, y'all. So I see y'all in training. Who was it that had said something else? But that was it. All right, Abdul. And Jamie left already. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Holla at y'all later. Deuces.